Hey everybody on YouTube, it's Resonators, and I'm bringing you a conversation that me and a friend had. It's my retelling of this conversation I had that started off with me commenting on why there's all these World War II games and Modern Warfare games, but why is there no games about Vietnam? I think if it was really done well, they could do a game based off of that, and I think it would sell really well. And I think it'd be a good bridging tool with like the 7, 8-year-old kids now and their grandparents who are probably either involved in Vietnam or you could find people who are around that area and then that time era and you could that could bridge the gap because then the child would ask, oh well, this game is about this time period, could you tell me on your perspective? I think it would be a good bridging tool, as I said. Or like if they're 10, their grandparents are going to be in Vietnam, and they can ask them stories about Vietnam. Um, I think if it was done by a good game developer, like Infinity Ward, who does the Call of Duty series, or if it was like a Medal of Honor series, because Medal of Honor takes real accounts of people's stories during World War II, and takes them and plays them. I think that why not do any other kind of perspective on World War II, like do a Japanese version. I think that would be good to show them how the Japanese felt about about the American empire during that time. I think it'd be good to show a little bit of a contrast from what we believe, what we see as what we did in World War II, and not what actually happened, but the Japanese version of events and the German events and the Italian events of the world. But I think a game that's based in Vietnam has to be based on true stories of real soldiers. If I ever make a game, I'm making a game based off of that. I'm getting people who were in Vietnam who have stories. I'm going to ask them to please tell them, as hard as it may be, to tell their stories so that way people of a younger generation will know what happened and know these stories were true and know that people died, people lived in Vietnam and things that happened there. I think it'd be a good educational tool as well as uh, showing what people in that time period felt during that time. And as a special feature, I would put in a disc, like a 5-hour, 10-hour, as long as it was, of the people recounting their stories. Were like it was just them being recorded on a video camera of them telling their events, unedited, so it would show their real emotions connected to those memories. I think it'd be a good idea to show them how that war affected them personally. And I think it'd be a very good thing to do to make a game based in based in Vietnam, Korea, that kind of time period. I think there have been games like Viet Cong, but I don't think they've been a very honest reproduction of events. I think you have to get the story straight from the source, not make up stories from what you've heard from other people, like secondhand stories embellished. I think you have to go straight to the source, straight to the soldiers who were involved in Vietnam, and ask them what happened, how it affected them when they came home. And I think it'd be the same thing. It would have the same effect as Grave of the Fireflies. Grave of the Fireflies is an anime movie which shows the aftermath of the bombs going off in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. I don't remember which city it focused on, but it focused on that. I think it'd be that same kind of thing. It would show the effect that it had on people's lives. I think that would be a good tool. Me and my friend were just talking about this a couple of days, like a month ago, and or like a couple weeks. I really don't remember. But it was just me and my friend just discoursing, just me and him just talking, and this conversation went on for like a half hour, a good 45 minutes. But it was really an eye-opening experience, and I think that there should be a game. Now I'm calling out Infinity Ward, EA, people who make games. Make a game based on Vietnam, but make it true to life. Make them based in people's real, true stories, and make them the real stories. But that's all I really gotta say. I'm Resonators, and I'm off like a prom dress. If I ever make a game, I'm making it based on World. If I ever make a game, I'm making a war first-person shooter based in Vietnam. That's all I'm really gonna say. But I'm Resonators, and I'm off like a prom dress. See you guys later. And my hats go off to the soldiers fighting in Iraq and the people who have died in World War II and Vietnam and Korea for my right to say what I think and feel. And this is just me paying an homage to them. So thank you very much. I hope you like my idea. Comment, post comments, text responses, video responses, whatever you really want to do. Subscribe to if you like my videos. But that's all I really got to say. So peace to everybody. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, holidays I don't know of. Have a good time, and have a safe and happy New Year. Peace out.